All right, so week number 7 is in the history books. So we're going to do a recap of week number 7, and then we're going to talk about week number 8, my predictions, of who I think is going to win. And let's get right to it. And before we start, all my records that I predicted for the last 7 weeks are in the subscription below. And just to show you week by week how I did, and overall my total so far this season of how I did. So let's get right to it. The Packers defeated the Chicago Bears 26-10. Not really a surprise there. It's just that the Bears are bad. In London, the New York Giants defeated the Los Angeles Rams 17-10, and I didn't watch that game. I totally forgot there was like a morning game. I just don't watch football in the morning that much. It's just not who I am. They get an expansion team in London, and I don't know how that's going to work. The Chiefs defeated the New Orleans Saints 27-21. This was a good game. Saints almost came back and almost beat the Chiefs, but it's too little too late, that final play. That was just ridiculous. I thought the Saints were at least going to try to win this game, but they just didn't have enough time on the clock. The Colts defeated the Titans 34-26. A nice little victory for Indianapolis. And the Eagles defeated the Minnesota Vikings, snapping the undefeated streak. Became the 1-5-1, and beat the Vikings 21-10. I'm gonna say this: there was 2 people on my Madden Let's Play when I was playing against the Vikings, and they thought that the Vikings were gonna beat the Eagles. Well, I thought they were too, but boy, were we wrong. But I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this: the Eagles didn't play perfect at all. They made some mistakes. And Ryan Matthews, you have not learned from your mistake. You fumbled the ball in the 4th quarter. And you haven't learned that mistake. That's the 2nd time in 3 weeks. Ryan, you can't keep doing that. You got to guard the ball like it's your baby. An 11 angry man going after your baby. Whatever. You're supposed to guard the ball. That's all I'm trying to say. You keep fumbling the ball in the 4th quarter. You can't do that. That's what cost us the game against the Lions 3 weeks ago. My God. I don't know if I want him playing in the 4th quarter again. So the Bengals defeated the Cleveland Browns 31-17. I can't speak today. The Browns, worst team this season, 0-7. This is a horrible team. The Browns, the Bears, and the freaking what's that team in San Francisco? The 49ers, yeah. Chip Kelly. I'll talk about him in a little bit. The Detroit Lions defeated the Washington Redskins 20-17. They've been playing some pretty good football. I've underestimated the Lions. And maybe as good as we thought that they weren't. I thought they were just going to be a bad football team and winning. I give them credit. The Oakland Raiders defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars 33-16. A nice little victory for Oakland. Man, Jaguars. This year, they have to be the most disappointing team this year. This stuff happens. The Miami Dolphins wearing those retro 1970 helmets and jerseys. I remember seeing those helmets and jerseys in the early 90s when I started watching the NFL, and the Dolphins had those helmets and jerseys, and then in the mid 90s, they changed their jerseys, and then they changed the helmet. It was pretty good. It was a version 2 of the old school Miami Dolphins helmet. Yeah, the Miami Dolphins defeated the Buffalo Bills 28-25. And Buffalo, out of that 4-game winning streak, and now they lose a game. The New York Jets beat the Baltimore Ravens 24-16. I thought the Ravens would have a shot of beating the New York Jets. That really surprised me. What really didn't surprise me at all is that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that I predicted that would win, defeated the 49ers 34-17. Chip Kelly should have never had that job in San Francisco. He got fired last season before week 17. And then 3 weeks later, the GM of the Niners hires Chip Kelly after he got fired for 3 weeks. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, that GM should have never gotten rid of Jim Harbaugh. They should have never gotten rid of Jim Harbaugh. And it's all the GM's fault for his selfishness and his pettiness. They get rid of him because they couldn't handle with him and all the junk. It's just that, you know, they've ruined the GM mostly ruined the 49ers. The 49ers suck. It's not, I can't always blame Chip Kelly, blame him. It's the GM's fault too. He has most of the blame. They lost 6 in a row this year. They're one of the worst teams this year. This, in my opinion, this game, the game of the week, really good game. The San Diego Chargers beat the Atlanta Falcons 33-30. I'm going to say this. The Chargers play with heart. They never give up. If you're going to beat the Chargers, you got to beat the Chargers. You got to really, really beat them until they can't take it anymore. Until they can't come back and win. Because they will come back and win. And, you know, I thought Atlanta would have a shot against San Diego, but Atlanta was starting to fire, and then the Chargers just put the fire out again. But San Diego, give them credit, though. I give them a lot of credit. Like, they don't lose by many points. They fight with heart. And they didn't go down without a fight. And they didn't go down. They came back and won and beat the Atlanta Falcons in the Georgia Dome. I mean, give San Diego a lot of credit. The Patriots beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 27-16. Not a surprise there. I mean, come on. Like, did we really think the Steelers had a shot against New England without Ben Roethlisberger? Forget it. Just wasn't going to happen. At least this squad destroyed the Steelers. That's something that Bill Belichick and Tom Brady wish they did. Making sure the Steelers didn't get more than 3 points. Tom Brady and Belichick wish they did that. But they can't. And on Sunday Night Football, the Seahawks and the Cardinals tie at 6-6. So we got our first tie this year. Seahawks and the Cardinals. They tie 6-6. And nobody wins. I've not seen that in a while. Oh, we all lost on that bet. The Broncos decimated the Texans 27-9. Oh my God, the Texans got decimated by Denver 27-9. My God. Well, this was an interesting week, and there was a few surprises, but Seahawks and Cardinals 6-6. My God, I don't even know what else to say on that one. We all lost money on that bet if we gambled. My God. Alright, so now it's time to predict week number 8. But before we get into that, look at the bye weeks. 6 of them. We got the 49ers, the Steelers, the Giants, the Dolphins, the Rams, and the Ravens. All in the bye week this upcoming week. So let's kick it off with my prediction on Thursday Night Football on the NFL Network. The Jaguars against the Titans. I guess I go with the Titans, I guess. See what happens. I don't know. Maybe the Jaguars might have a chance against the Titans, but this game's just puny. And put it on Thursday Night Football. I guess I would just go with the Titans. So there you go. All right. So a 9:30 a.m. game. Is the Redskins-Bengals game in London again? Like, I don't know. Anyways, Redskins and Bengals, 9:30 in the morning. So it looks like a London game again. Redskins and Bengals. I'm going to pick the Redskins over the Bengals. May have a shot. The Chiefs and the Colts. Oh, this is going to be a good game. Yeah, I don't know. Why not? I'll go with the Chiefs in this one. The Cardinals and the Panthers. Ooh. Man, these two teams. This was the NFC Championship rematch, but these teams suck. Panthers, I guess. I don't know. Panthers. The Raiders and the Buccaneers. Oh, this is going to be a tough game. I'm going to go with the Raiders in this one. I like their chances against Tampa Bay. The Seahawks and the Saints, I'm going to go with... Oh, this is going to be a tough one, too. The Seahawks, I guess. I'll go with Seattle. Why not? The Lions against the Texans, I'm going to pick the Lions to win. I like their chances against the Texans. The Patriots and the Bills, I'm going to pick the Patriots. The Jets and the Browns, I'm going to pick the Jets. The Cleveland Browns, I'm telling you, man, they're the worst team this year in the NFL. I'm telling you, they're going to be 0-16. You watch. And which team is going to be dumb enough to allow the Cleveland Browns to beat them? That's why I like to know personally. The two 4 o'clock games, the Chargers and the Broncos. Oh boy. Oh boy. Chargers won the last time, I believe. I'd go with the Broncos, I guess. By 2 points. Then we got the Packers and the Falcons. Oh boy. This is going to be a tough... This is going to be a great game. This is going to be a great game. Who do I think is going to win, though? I'm going to pick the Packers to win. I'll go with that. Why not? And then the big Sunday Night Football game. Our arch nemesis is going to play against us. Eagles and Cowboys. Our arch nemesis. I don't know. Seems like to me Tony Romo is going to be playing in this game. And Jerry Jones decides to kill Dak Prescott's momentum. He won 5 in a row. And Skeletor stopped his momentum dead. That's just how Jerry Jones is. You must have a lot of more love for Tony Romo than he does with Dak Prescott. He's got to put personal feelings aside and put in Dak Prescott. But he stopped his momentum dead, I heard. And I heard that they're going to put Tony Romo in. No. I mean, they're playing against us. This is a tough game. We usually do pretty good in Dallas. We struggle in Philadelphia when we play against the Cowboys. Why not? I'm going to pick the Eagles. I like their chances. Monday Night Football, well, I will not be watching on Halloween night. The Vikings are going to massacre the Bears. There you go. So I hope I get most of my predictions correct. I hope one of my predictions is not just only incorrect, but wasn't right or wrong at all because of one tie game last Sunday night. This past Sunday night, I mean. I can't speak today, but I did. Oh, man, I'm tired. But yeah, it's going to be a crazy mid-season. And we're getting closer and closer towards the end of the season. I mean, it's been flying by fast. And we're getting close to the second half of the season. So yeah, those are my prediction videos. And thank you for watching my video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more. Links are down below the subscription box. Follow me on Facebook. And also follow me on Twitter. Links are down below the subscription box with my records of how I did so far in my predictions this season. I'm CJ Hawk 85, and I'll see you guys later.